Can you imagine a man say, you know, so easy? You don't know what go through my brain. Give me some time. Hey guys, welcome back to our next video. So before I get into the video, please remember to do what you're supposed to do. That's like, subscribe, comment, share, turn on your post notification bell. So when I upload a video, you can be notified. So no see by the title down below. And also, remember, I'm the only YouTuber that is going to respond to your comments. So keep them respectful. And if you see that your comment is missing, it's because you are being disrespectful. So I either block you or I remove your comment. Yeah, that's me. So, Pastor Wayne. The recording that was played yesterday, for those who don't or haven't heard that voice note, it's below this. A gym I come from why I'm looking like this. So no, just give me a little. You understand? Yeah. So the video below this where I was speaking about the man, and where I had also posted a recording, a voice note, and you know, I went on TikTok and I saw a lot of men talking about it, and I felt so good. I felt so good that not only are men sticking up for SA victims, but they are speaking out, they are letting their voice be heard. You understand? And we have to give them props for that, because guess what happened? A lot of times the men seek justification or try to say something. I shouldn't just do this, I shouldn't just do that. Like, give them justification to do whatever, or fuel these perverts, these predators to do whatever. But it is good that we actually see that persons are stand up, and I'm gonna play, I think, 2 clippings or 1 clippings of 2 different gentlemen, and then we talk.
A sister of mine just sent me a video of Pastor Wayne and a 14-year-old girl. I don't know who Pastor Wayne is, but it seems to be a series of recordings of him asking her how many times she felt a condom. And the 14-year-old girl, who sounds very intelligent, much older than what we anticipate a 14-year-old to sound like, saying that the one time she feels a condom is when he uses it on her. I guess he's trying to narrow down if she's having sex with anybody else other than him. Further along in the video, the young lady starts calling him uncle. I mean, I can't remember if she said uncle. It just reminded me of Queen of the Dancer with Uncle Larry, and I can't remember the name of the character. This video, and I wish I could have stitched it, but they turned off the ability to stitch. But this video is for anybody, male or female, who is under the age of 17. If there is somebody in your life, an older gentleman or woman, who you are sexually involved with, that you are sexually involved with, I'm letting you know. You may think that they care about you. You may think that they love you. You may think that they have your best interests at heart. They do not. They are taking advantage of your lack of experience and the fact that because of your lack of experience, you're very naive and easy to manipulate. Maybe in their own demented way, they do care about you, but I'm letting you know, and I said sports ago. The people who are older than you, whether they are biologically related to you or not, even the stranger on the street, we all have one universal responsibility, and that is to protect young people. It's to protect the youth so that they can have a better future. Now, some of these predators and pedophiles were victims themselves. When they were younger, they were taken advantage of, and regrettably, they have gone on to create more victims. I'm using my platform to let you young people know, and again, that is anybody under the age of 17, If you are sexually involved with somebody that is, I'm going to say, 24 years and old, I started at 24, they're taking advantage of you. You need to report them to your parents. If you can't report them to your parents, report them to a guidance counselor. And I know there might be situations where you can't report them to a parent. Report them to a guidance counselor. If the guidance counselor not help you, report them to the police. We need to get these people off of the streets. And I'm deeply sympathetic to anybody in these situations. And I support. And that's how it's supposed to go. This is not what is supposed to happen. And not so this thing run. And me personally believe these pedophiles and predators should get the death penalty. But luckily I'm not in charge of making laws. This big greyback man, suppose you hear him talk to the 14-year-old girl, and even she is saying to him in the video, "Me don't want to do this no more. Me not comfortable. Me don't want to do this no more." You want to hear the man talk to the 14-year-old picnic. I don't even know if she's 14. The video title said she was 14, but she sounded much older than that. I'm going to make sure I include women in it, because women can be predators too. I have too much female friends who tell me say their first sexual encounter was either with an older auntie, an older cousin, or an older lady. Sometimes we think that the man them out there and take advantage of the little girl and little boy, and the woman them out there do it too.
So no hear that. My God, give them a round of applause. Give them a round of applause. And they are speaking vital, important stuff that we parents, whether you are a single parent, a woman, a single parent man, vital, whether you are in you have both mother and father in the household, vital. We need to start teaching our children about inappropriate touches. You understand? If somebody rub their hands on you and it feel a way, you are supposed to know and can detect that listen, the touch and I feel like a normal touch. This feel more sexual. You understand? And the more we get persons to instill these things in their children, we will have a better voice of these SA victims speaking out. And I want to say to this 14-year-old, hats off to you. Hats off to you. You sound very intelligent. You sound older than your age. But guess what happened? You did not only have your evidence to back you. Because a lot of times these perverts and these predators will say, "Oh, Lima tell pa me," not knowing that you have your evidence, but you stand up. You stand up. And that's why I say I only regret that Jay did not do the same thing. Knowing that she have a phone, should I record this man? I have it for sure. So the camera, whenever they're showing in her room, she would have her recordings on her phone to provide the police with enough evidence. But kiddos to this 14-year-old, you understand? And a lot of persons who listen to the voice note and say it is sickening or whatever, trust me, I'm just happy and elated. And I want to say that the comments that I've been getting since yesterday motivates me to continue to push. You understand? To stand up for persons who are afraid to stand up, to be their voice. You understand? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. And this goes to show you can't trust nobody. I may continue to say it over and over. You can't trust nobody. You can't trust nobody. Whether your brother, whether your cousin, whether your grandfather, whether your father, whether your uncle, whether your great-granduncle, your great-grandfather, you cannot trust nobody. Because to hear this man speak to this 14-year-old, you understand, and say, like every time you think about a part, the man say, a girl have to give him some more time. This little girl has to give him more time. So you are telling me that this little girl have to just make up in her mind, say, listen, even if giving him more time mean until me turn 20 or until me turn 18, I have to just give him more time. Shut me eye and give me pleasures that he needs. And I said again, this is what I'm saying. with Mistress Larry and Mr. Larry. You understand? Who to tell if this is not how this man is thinking in his head? You understand? Because there is a grooming process that happens. You have to groom them first. You have to make them feel comfortable with you first. And then when they start feel comfortable with you, as how me get to see how these perverts work. When they get to be comfortable with them, then they start putting a little touch to see if you're comfortable with that, to see if you laugh with that. And if they think, say, because you make them feel so comfortable, some of them may not know that this is wrong, and that's why it is very important, as I said at the front of the video, know the different touches. Because then these predators, when they begin to do these things, they will let you feel some type of way guilty, or you feel like, oh, they deserve to get it from you, or you deserve to give them your body, or you feel like you're worth nothing, so you better just do it to them. And they know that it is form of a manipulative tactics, that they cannot do these things to older women, so they will try it with the younger girls and the younger boys, and try to do all of these crap, these nonsense, these nastiness. Pastor Larry, you may say Pastor Larry, Pastor Wayne, you are a stepfather of this child, as I would think. Listening the recording and getting the understanding, you are a stepfather, and you want to know how many persons this child have used condom with apart from you. Why is it so important? So you know what you're doing, because using a condom, there won't be anything to maybe no residue that much to show that you are essaying or graping this little child. So your mind not really mad, you're not really sick in that part, because you're conscious to use you know what. You are conscious to know that a condom is supposed to be used. And you know what I'm happy about? This little girl speak up before she went, before, God forbid, she had went missing, she got pregnant, or something of the sort. I'm happy about that. I'm telling you, like, it just get worse and worse. It's just getting worse and worse. And now is not the time to turn a blind eye to your sons or your daughters, because these manipulators, these predators, these demons will stop at nothing. Will stop at nothing. Can you imagine a man say, you know, so easy, you don't know what go through my brain, give me some time. Me as a teenager forgive you some time. You as a big old 50-year-old man, me as a 14-year-old forgive you some time. Guys, let us keep our eyes open and our ears, so when these situations come across us, we speak on them. And when our own kids come to us, we can able to voice for them. Thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Love you.
Hey, you know, this is Richard Stevens, Tashel White Foster. Make sure you subscribe. That's where you get great content. If you check it out, you'll be blessed.